what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So before we get into this One Piece manga discussion, it's going to be discussions from now on instead of reviews because I want to hear what you guys have to say. And it's pretty much my thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the manga of One Piece, My Hero Academia, and also I'll be doing Black Clover and some other mangas too. So if you got any suggestions of what I should read next, please leave in a comment below. Find me on Instagram, find me on Twitter, Facebook, any of those places. Let me know what I should read next because, this can't always be all about One Piece and My Hero Academia. Also, bad news, One Piece is taking a 2-week hiatus. So for 2 weeks, we will not have a manga discussion or review or anything like that. But I will probably make a theory video on what's going on, what I think about certain characters, and what's going to happen next. What's going to lead up into the battle between, not One Piece, Luffy and Kaido, and what's probably going to happen afterwards. But other than that, let's go on and get into this chapter of One Piece. So this week we learned a lot of things. Well, not a lot of things, but 3 things actually, and it all kind of boils down to Yamato. It's all about Yamato in this chapter. And the cool thing about it is we learned that Yamato is not a boy. Yamato is a female. Yamato is the daughter of Kaido, and it has me thinking to myself, maybe they got the wrong person. Maybe that he does have 2 kids or whatnot. No, Kaido only has 1 child, and that 1 child happens to be Yamato. So we open up with this, and we open up with the last time we done seen Luffy. He decked page 1 in his face pretty much, and he's getting up saying that, man, he knocked his jaw loose. And all the, subordinates are all like, damn, he hit you that hard? For real? Ulti's still knocked out. But page 1 asks for the medic team to come and, make sure she's all right. She wakes up and she jumps on page 1, calling him Pepe, because I guess they have a little thing going on for each other, which is kind of funny. I mean, I felt that their dynamic shows that either one of them got feelings for the other, or they both got feelings for each other in one way, shape, or form. But remember, she went forehead to forehead with Luffy in the chapter beforehand, and she did use her Zoan power. Wait, she did use her Zoan power, and I failed to realize what dinosaur she was. So I'm gonna come back in my next video with my theory and figure out what fucking dinosaur she's supposed to be. Because I think page 1 is a T-Rex. I know X-Drake is a T-Rex, but I forgot what Ulti was. But page 1 wanted to keep up with Yamato and Luffy, call him Straw Hat, but Luffy, only because of the fact of the matter is that Kaido said, hey, y'all need to go get my son. But as we learned in this chapter, that's not his son. He doesn't have a son. So he's still on the tails of Luffy and Yamato, and Ulti's like, why? I mean, I think she really don't care about what's going on at the moment. She don't really want to chase after Yamato. Matter of fact, she don't even give 2 shits about Yamato. Now that we're talking about Yamato, it's going to get into the revelation of Yamato being a female instead of a male. So as they are running away from Ulti in page 1, Luffy said he has no time to waste. Why are you wasting my time? Where are you trying to take me? Yamato's just trying to explain something to Luffy, saying, can you let me talk for a couple minutes? Luffy ain't having it. Luffy's like, hey man, you're in my way. And it's showing that Luffy has kind of matured over time because he knows he does not have no time to waste. And usually Luffy's wasting time doing some dumb shit on the side. But luckily, he understands that, he has a place to be. Momonosuke is about to be executed, and he does not have no time to chit chat with some random. But this random has a lot to say, and that's what led up to the end of the chapter. But before we got to the end of the chapter, we see that Law and his crew are in a submarine, and they're about to pop up. And we see that Marco came out of freaking nowhere and met up with Law and his crew. We got Robin and Jinbei dressed up and Beast Pirate disguises, and they're just sitting there watching Momonosuke get tied up and might get executed. Robin doesn't want nothing to happen to him. She's feeling the remorse down inside. She feels sad because of the fact that Momonosuke is about to die. And we also learned that Momonosuke was sent 20 years from the past into the future. and everybody's looking at homeboy. I forgot his name. He's irrelevant at this point because I really don't like his character, but he's over here trying to explain to the Beast Pirates that Momonosuke was sent from the past by his witch of a mother for some odd reason, the exact revenge. And all the pirates are looking at him like he freaking, like, you got to be serious. Like, there's no such thing as that. That's impossible. But clearly, it's very, very possible. Always remember that Momonosuke is the son of Odin. And as we talk about Odin, we go back to Luffy and Yamato. Yamato finally got Luffy secluded somewhere. And Luffy was all like, speak. You got 5 minutes. And it's like, I like Luffy's character here. He's not wasting no time. He said, hey, look, you got 5 minutes. If you're wasting my time, I'm out. And he did not waste his time at all. She got right to the point. She sat there and said that Odin had left a journal behind, and that journal was pretty much the Bible to her. And she treats it like the Bible because she wants to be just like Odin when she gets older, when she grew up. She sat there and watched her father, Kaido, kill Odin, and it brought her to tears. So much emotion was built up to a point to where she wanted to be just like Odin. He was a fighting hero. He was a hero. Well, I say fighting hero, all heroes fight. But he was a hero in her eyes. When she told her father, Kaido, that she wanted to be like Odin, he pretty much knocked her silly. And it shows that he's an abusive father. Very, very abusive father. And I don't know if he had locked her up after that. Maybe they're going to talk about that in 2 weeks from now. But he had locked her up. Well, no, he didn't lock her up. We don't know what happened afterwards. But she sat there and told herself that she's going to be like Odin. And she also reveals that she is a woman. Because at first, she said that I'm Kaido's son. And Luffy was like, wait, you're Kaido's son? Then she takes off her mask and all her gear. And kind of find out that's not a boy, that's a girl. So next chapter, Luffy's probably going to look like, what? And also tells Luffy, Yamato also tells Luffy that you kind of remind me of Ace. And everybody was like, wait a minute, what? She knows Ace. A lot of questions are going to be raised. A lot of theories is going to be raised. The first thing that came to my mind is she probably has sexual relations with Ace. And if not, they probably just fought together. But 9 times out of 10, they just fought together. The sexual relations is just thrown out there because everybody is thinking that at the moment. But I highly doubt they have sexual relations. Kaido has a quote-unquote project that's about to be, I guess, initiated. Some people thinking that his quote-unquote project is him to, wage war all over the world, which is what Kaido's been trying to do since we first met him. He wants to rage a war. He wants to destroy everything. But with his, so-called legions or his truce with the Big Mom Pirates, he has to team up with them because he did ask about where was Charlotte Linlin at? Where the hell is she at? And I think they said they don't know where she's at the moment. And he got mad at one of his subordinates for not letting them know that they have not pulled up yet. But I think what is going on, and a lot of people are saying this, that they believe that Kaido is about to, I guess, get Yamato to marry one of Big Mom's children, one of her kids. So it's like Whole Cake Island all over again. Because remember, we had Sanji. He was being forced to marry Puddin'. It didn't work out. So maybe they're trying to do this over again. This time it's going to be with one of Kaido's kids with one of Big Mom's children. So we don't know who she's choosing to get married to Yamato, if that is a real thing, if that's really going to freaking happen. But the one thing that kind of caught everybody off guard was the whole fact that she knew Ace and Ace alone. So what do you guys think? What do you think her and Ace did back in the day? Do you think her and Ace fought along each other? But well, I say fight along each other, more like fight side by side. Or did they have sexual relations? OT and Page One, clearly they have sexual relations because, OT is just so in love with Page One to a point where I'm like, she gave this fool a whole nickname, Pepe and all that stuff. But with that saying, guys, what do you guys think? This is open for discussion on what you guys think what was going to happen next, because I honestly think that Yamato is going to be used to get married to one of Big Mom's children. Kaido's going to use her as a way to, show that he is trying to work with Big Mom, but low-key, I don't think he's really trying to work with her like that. But we all know that Perospero is not for the bullshit, so he going to be like, because once he get back up that waterfall, him and the Big Mom Pirates are about to wreak havoc and also Momonosuke tied up. It's sad to see him like that, but just wait. This is the Marine Fort all over again, to be honest with you. When they were trying to save Ace, but they failed pretty badly because we all know Ace died at the end. But how are they gonna go about this and about this time? Because yeah, I know I'm stuttering, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of cold in my room, but how are they gonna go about this? Because I'm pretty sure Luffy is thinking to himself that he don't want Momonosuke to go out like Ace went out. And since we're bringing up Ace, that's probably going to be the first thing he's going to think about is how Ace passed away. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. Sorry for the stuttering. It is really cold in my apartment, and I need to go turn it down. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. Peace.